Down in Southampton way again, Headlands Fishery.
I think I've treated you, to be honest.
Well.
24 hours at this place. It's a 2-lake complex. They've got an amazing cafe. We're actually staying in the lodges.
Hang on, I'm a bit shocked that you're treating me. That's very nice of you.
Maybe not to the breakfast, but to the session, certainly. Yeah, we're staying up on top lake in 2 of the lodges, and the stock of fish is nothing short of phenomenal.
Nice.
There's some big old ones you're going to like.
Yep.
There's a lot of nice young stockies coming through as well. Probably going to have a dabble for a pike as well, I think.
Cool. Yep.
But yeah, very excited. Got my dog with me, got my better half, so I think we're just going to have a lovely 24-hour session and hopefully catch some carp.
I'm by myself, but in the meantime, I reckon we've got till 12 o'clock till we can get onto the swims, can't we? So let's go have a little butcher's, walk around the place, see what it's all about, and get some work done.
Let's go.
Cool.
So we've got a little bit of time to kill. So what better way to do it? Headlands Cafe, coffees. I've got a breakfast coming. And we're gonna maybe check out the mat, have a little look, try and get a plan together, and then we'll go and get the rods out. And I can't wait. Big pike incoming. Oh, and carp for Alex, maybe. 1 or 2, we'll see. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty ready. I'm itching to get a rod out. Oh look, did you see it under the surface? Literally. 3 foot under the surface, 2 foot under the surface, probably with this clarity. That's 2 definite fish I've seen in this swim. So I'm thinking I definitely need to get a rod down. They're pretty sharpish, I think. A lot of the other pressure's been from the other side of the lake pushing over, so I think they are here. And I want to get a rod in pretty quick. Then the other rod I'd love to try for a pike, so right, I want some maggots off of you please, and our lead, and then we go plop, slacken, sit, whee, we're in, just like that. I am going to rush and get a rod out, because in true style, every time you see fish and you rush and get on them, you never catch. I don't, but I'm going to try, I'm going to persevere. That's exactly what we're going to do. So I was just in the other swim talking to the main man Alex. He's doing a bit of float fishing for some live bait actually, and this burst into life. There was no mistake. I've had a couple of liners and there was no mistake in this for a liner, and he's going to go around my other rod if you ain't careful. It's a lovely looking mirror and he's holding the bottom at the moment. It's fairly deep, right in, I don't know, 4 odd foot, straight off the rods. This was slackened off and boy did it go. This is my first bite of 2024 as well, so I'm playing it very gingerly. Give me the right run around, boy. He ain't even that big either, but he sure is pretty. Yes. Scales for days. Look at that. I've just found out this is one of the new VS fish that got stocked in November 2023. First time it's been out. And as it's out over £20, what did I say, 22.6 I think it was, I get to name it. I ain't got a clue yet, but it's got to be worthy of fish like that. So leave that with me and I'll keep you posted.
as you'd have seen, I have just caught a mega mirror and I get to name it. Or should I say, you're gonna name it. You're gonna name it for me. Drop your suggestions in the comments below and the winner will not only get to name the fish, but will win a free trip here at Headlands Farm in Robin Lodge. It does fish, it's a luxury lodge. What's not to like? Get entering and good luck.
Carnage ensued. So I was in your swim, obviously, on the hunt for live bait because I really want to catch a pike. But after, when we got in, we saw a couple in the margin. My ever faithful garlic, I got told yellow was the go-to colour, so it had to be a yellow one. Tipped with 3 maggots, little ball of maggot and pellet mixed up. Literally, you lowered it in. I lowered it in, sorry, you'd have seen it. No much further than what, a couple of foot from the bank, and off it went. So now we're going to redo the rods. I've just split the rods up as well actually, so I can fish left and right, just in close, I think, all of them.
So the day has gone pretty quick. I quickly put the rods out earlier, one to the willow and one just down the edge, and I thought, well, I'm going to just quickly redo them. So I made a PVA bag up earlier. What I want to do is really, I think they'll be all right, but I just want to double check as I'm going in the night. We've only got a shorter session, so what I'll do is wind in, bring it in, put it back out there, and just knowing that I've done everything that I can to hopefully sneak a bite tonight. Now I might come off the island a little bit more on this one just in case, because it is shallowish out there, but I just want to make sure I'm in slightly deeper water for the night. But it does look good under that willow for a bite. And the added bonus is I've got the baiting pole, so I can get it kind of right under there, and you know, in an area that isn't always sort of fished. Hopefully that will sneak me a fish for the night.
Woohoo! And we're all sitting there chewing the fat. Beep, beep, beep. Right, and rod's away again. And
Weird bite though, wasn't it?
Very weird, weren't it? Sort of a couple of bleeps, and then it was a couple of bleeps more, and we're looking, and it didn't look like the bobbin had moved. Now it's like, you sure? And then it was like another bleep. We weren't really sure what was happening, but somehow the line had gone round the thumb screw on the bank stick, so the line was only going so far. I got another one. Whew. Bite number 2. This comes just after dinner. Right hand rod again. They're both fishing in the edge, sort of no more than a couple of foot either side, but it's the right side that keep doing the bites. Not complaining though, and this one's completely different. Whoa. This one's completely different to that first fish, but a lovely one all the same. Bit paler, and it sounds like Mr. Lister's rods might be going. So we'll pop this one back, see what the night brings.
Anything happen for you in the night?
Not a lot. I got woke up because she fell asleep watching The Apprentice, so the telly woke me up.
Standard.
And then about 4:45, I had a couple of bleeps, so I sort of got up, had a look, and yeah, I think it was just liners. I think they're passing through real tight, and then sort of been up ever since. So fueled on black coffee, but no carp as of yet.
Well, I got a mega nice kit because it is proper comfy in there.
They're so luxurious, aren't they? So luxurious. Angler's turned up as well. He's walking about, so I think a few people turning up today might move fish around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where I'm going to concentrate my efforts. I think I'm going to use the facilities and have a nice breakfast.
Nice.
But other than that, I'm quite happy with my rods. I feel this is my last chance to try and catch a good pike before the season's out, so I might have a go at that.
Have a bit of a concentrate on catching a pike.
Potentially,
No.
yeah.
I mean, you've had a wicked result, haven't you? You've had 2 mega fish. So, yeah, you leave the carp for me. I'll try and sort out the carp. And you go for a £20 pike. Let's see if we can do it, shall we?
Only but try, mate. Only but try. Well, Mr. Lister has just asked me if topping my rig with 3 maggots is the winning formula. Is it making a difference? And in all honesty, I don't know. It all started off, I had some here. Generally, I bought them for the live baits. But because I'd had some and I saw fish in the edge, I thought a little bit of movement on top of the boilie could help. So naturally, the first rods went out with that, and then I caught. So then, I'm very much one of these, if I've caught, let's replicate it exactly the same, unless I find out something else is happening, which I didn't. So yeah, that caught, so I've done it. It's certainly not putting the fish off, so if it's not putting them off, I'll just keep doing it. The last thing I want to do is change now, get no more bites, and then be driving home thinking, maybe that was the edge, maybe that's what was making it happen. So all I'm doing is just replicating what I've had success on. Simple as that. And the interesting thing is, although there's silverfish in here, none of them are coming back sucked. So I don't know if I'm in close, the silverfish aren't there, they're out in the main body of the water. So there's no detriment to me using them. And that is basically it in a nutshell. If it's working, keep on doing it. Well, that was a turn up for the books. First bite on the left hand rod. Ooh, that caught me unaware, really did. It's another mirror, I've seen it twisting and turning. They just hug the bottom in there. Well, first bite on the left hand rod. And boy, did it go.
Talking about changing that earlier, weren't you?
I was umming and ahhing, weren't I? And I said it was weird how I'd had 2 on the right, nothing on the left, and they'd been fished, what, 2 rod lengths apart in the edge. But yeah, obviously they've started moving up here this morning, I'm imagining so, and they've hit that one first. Just caught me off guard, that did. Cannot get his head up. Not as big as the first one, maybe the same size as the second, but it definitely gave us the best fight. Unbelievable, just did not want to give up. I'll unhook it probably in the water, we'll get it out and take a quick look. Bite number 3. Well, third fish of the trip for me, and it's another 20. Just under 23, 22.10, something like that I think it was. I'll just double check the sling in a minute, but yeah, again a completely different fish. The first one heavily scaled, you know, sort of one of the new strongest. Not sure about the origins of this one, but boy did it fight. I thought it was a little one, to be honest. It just kept scrapping and scrapping and kept twisting and turning. But yeah, absolutely made up. Chunky size, fought well. Happy days. I've still got a few hours left as well, so who knows. What a session and what a place. Thank you. I'm a very happy boy. I'm looking forward to breakfast, and I'm going to redo both of my rods because I've caused such a commotion in the swim and I'm fishing a couple of yards off the bank. So redo that, eat some breakfast, and then we're going to catch Alex a carp. Well, obviously on site there's 2 lakes, and we are on Top Lake. It's regarded as the specimen lake on site. I think they say 60 to 80 fish, but don't necessarily quote me on that because they did have some stocking in November just gone. It's 2.5 acres in size, I believe, and there's 19 swims. What I do like though is they only allow a maximum of 15 anglers. So there's always space to move. 2 rod limit. And I think that, again, like you say, that and the swim orientation allows plenty of options. And it is always worth, I think, having a look, finding the fish, or trying to create an opportunity.
Of course.
There's a good stamp of 20-pound fish in here, and there is also several over 30-pound. And as you've seen from in there, Old Soggy, there's some old-looking nice fish as well.
We're gonna have to come back for that one, I reckon.
It's a bit special. Isn't it?
Yeah,
There's just something about some of these old carp. There's depths of 2 to 8 foot, I believe. Sort of the car park end, I think, is the shallower end.
Yes.
And then so obviously the further end is the deeper end.
And there's a few little deeper pockets scattered around, isn't there?
Yeah. And again, you sort of led it around when you got here, and there's bits of gravel, there's some soft silt, there's some clay. There's plenty to go at, you know. But I think all in all, it's a fantastic venue. But I think sometimes the bites are hard earned. But like I found, if you find them, you drop on them, you can catch them.
Yeah,
So
but that's nice because it's rewarded, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, it's not. It makes you think about your fishing. You know, you've got to be a little bit out of the box, maybe to a certain degree. Nothing major, because you know they are carp. We do give them too much credit sometimes. But you know, like for you, for instance, you know, you fished a liner. You've seen them coming in close in the edge, and you've just literally under your rod tips, nice and easy. You sat back, nice and quiet, and it's just been a nice steady trickle of runs, isn't it? So much so that you plan to go pike fishing.
I did. This was going to be my sort of assault for a 20-pound pike. There's a good head of pike in here, I'm told, as well. And again, nicked a little jack, but when you've got the carp in close, how could I ignore that? Do you know what I mean? Got all the stuff before pike fishing, but equally, if the carp are playing ball, fish for the carp.
Exactly.
It's as simple as that, you know. And I can always come back here, sort of, probably winter now, so the back end of this year, but. Yeah.
My quest for soggy goes on, your quest for a 20-pound pike goes on, so we're going to have to come back at some point.
Yeah, mate, definitely, yeah. But again, what a session it's been fantastic. And to enjoy it in the comfort of the lodge, what more do you want than winter fishing, you know?
Exactly. Well, I still need to catch carp. We've not got too long left. I'm going to do a little lap around the lake just to see if there's an opportunity somewhere along the lines. You know, just to give it a go. You know, I don't want to drive home thinking I didn't try.
No, this is it.
Yeah, one last little attempt, and hopefully there's an opportunity somewhere on the lake, you know. And at the moment it is a bit quieter. There's one angler at the top. I'm just gonna have a little look, little butchers, and just see if I can go in with a fish under my belt.
No, definitely.
Not over till it's over. We'd finished the filming and I couldn't resist a little go around the other side. And sure enough, I don't know, 20 minutes in the right place is definitely better than 21 hours in the wrong
He's
place.
done it! He's got one! Mate, great angling, good effort.
Cheers, bud, thank you.
Lovely fish and all.
Mate, it's a right little stunner. Absolutely little beauty. Chunky little thing, and one for the future for certain. So, mate, I'm chuffed with that. It's been a very enjoyable trip. Nice way to end the session. As always with you, Dan, there's always a good ending with us, isn't there?
It's never over till it's over, is it?
Exactly. Two happy anglers, wouldn't you say?
Good man.
Good luck.
It's been a great session. I've loved it, obviously. 24 hours.
Soon goes. It soon goes, doesn't it?
It does. It flies by, especially in such good settings. With a few bites thrown in, it's been fantastic.
but it's not over there really, for you anyway. There is a chance to win 24 hours here. Obviously I caught out 20 and I get a chance to name it, but I'm going to throw out to you guys, please, please, please get involved. Simply put your names down in the comments below and you can win 24 hours here on Headlands Farm in Robin Lodge. You've seen it does bites, you've seen it's luxurious, why wouldn't you enter? You can enter as well.
Exactly, so all you got to do is stick the name that you should call your fish underneath.
Yes,
in the comments.
simple as that.
Nice.
We'll choose the winner, you get to stay here, obviously subject to availability, but I'm sure they'll fit you in. Yeah, get creative, get your names in the bottom.
I reckon Scarely.
Yeah, original. But no, all jokes aside, it's been fantastic. Thank you guys ever so much for having us. Thank you lot for watching. And if you like it, what can they do?
Hit that like button, make sure you subscribe. It does mean a lot to us, and yeah, we'll keep producing them for you.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll see you on the bank soon.